I couldn't believe it. I just really couldn't believe it. Like, I actually made money on the internet. Like, I actually sold a digital product. Like, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Ariane, and you can call me Laptop Money Diva. And on this channel, I take you through my digital product journey. So I started in the digital marketing space about a month ago. I started with a fresh new Instagram page, and I started posting some faceless content. And I am just here to say, like, things are going well. Things are going well. Okay. So if you've been following my journey, you know that I started before I was ready, like before my page was even completely set up. And I've just been taking it one day at a time and just updating you guys weekly or every other week and just kind of telling you what's going on. So I'm finally pretty much complete with my highlights. As you can see here, I have everything for the most part that I wanted to have in my highlights. I may put some testimonials up there, and I may put some frequently asked questions, but these are the main things that I wanted to get posted up there. I did have another marketer reach out and said, well, you don't have any highlights up. What are you selling? Like, how is anyone supposed to know what you're selling? And I'm like, I'm getting to it. But it was something that I procrastinated on because I really didn't know what I wanted to put up there. And actually, y'all, it was not as hard as I was making it, right? Digital Wealth Academy came out with some new modules because they're always updating and adding new information. So they came out with some new modules, and one of them was selling in the stories, right? As soon as the first 3 minutes of getting into that module, I knew exactly what I needed to put into my DWA highlights. They told me exactly where to go. There was already like some pre-made content that explained everything. And I just paused it, put the DWA highlights up, and was done with that. And I haven't even gotten back into the modules just yet, but I'm just really impressed with the additional content that DWA is putting out. And yes, UBC updates their content as well. So a few videos back, I'm like, oh, if I had to pick one, it'll be UBC. This video, I'm saying I'm liking DWA. Now, I don't say that to confuse you all, because I don't even feel like you guys may not even be on a marketing journey yourself. But I do say that I like that I am going back and forth between the two, because what that means to me is that you can have either one of them and they will be fulfilling to your business. Both of them will help you get completely set up. How someone described it was like one of UBC works on the front end, like social media marketing and just kind of getting your brand out there. And then DWA works on the back end as far as like your funnels and getting everything built. But they both deal with funnels and branding. They both. I feel like DWA, not that I feel like, but DWA has a lot more modules and a lot more content than UBC. But both of them will get you where you need to go. I like having both of them because I'm able to not only compare, but like sometimes I'll do like the email marketing module in UBC, and then I'll do the email marketing module in DWA and be able to like integrate the content. It's very different vibes. UBC is like high energy. It's, you know, different people. Hey, let's go. And then DWA is more like instructor wise, but there's just so much information that they give you that you don't have to just be lost, right? So that's that. My highlights are completed. I have 42 followers now. I know I started with like 9 and then I kind of grew a little bit, but I've been engaging more. I've been implementing a lot of the different techniques and tactics and just taking things one day at a time. When I initially started my account, I was posting 3 times a day. And if you don't have it batched already and ready, set to go, it can burn you out. I realized I started gaining followers once I started engaging more, meaning like going to other people in my niche, to their content, responding, reaching out to people in the DMs, and just different things like that. I mean, it's just a whole thing, basically, how to engage more. But I'm still not as consistent with my stories. Like, I need to get on, like, I need to have a system where I'm like, okay, this is what I'm posting every single day. This is what I'm going to be, posting. That'll make it easier for me. Right now, I'm just kind of still putting things together and winging it in a lot of the ways. I made my first actual sale. As you guys know, I have been getting sales every day, downloading my freebies, which I'm still very, very appreciative of. But I made my first actual sale, like, with money. Like, on the last video, I was like, I need you to add a little money to the guy, just a little, like, with money. So I have some recording for you. So this first video that I'm going to show is me. This is when I went to work this week on Thursday. Now, I go back to work on Thursday, so I have this long stretch off, and then I go back to work on Thursday. But when I get there on Thursdays, I be feeling like, oh, like I don't even belong here. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be, you know what I mean? So this is me Thursday, feeling a little discouraged, back at work, and just kind of, and then I had a break at work, and I wanted to, do what I wanted to do during my break, but I'm like, no, I'm going to work. So I'm going to show that, and then I'm going to show you on Friday how when I got my sale, like, I just recorded some real authentic feelings and emotions for you all, because I couldn't believe it. I just really, really couldn't believe it. Like, I actually made money on the internet. Like, I actually sold a digital product. Like, okay, so let me insert that and I'll be back. Y'all, I would love to watch Bridgerton right now, but what I'm going to do is work on my email marketing funnel. I'm saying it like this because sometimes you have to smile to keep from crying. I'm not satisfied with my current reality, and I have to change it. So on some downtime while at work, instead of watching the show, I'm working on my business, getting it in. Like, I just had to stop and record this moment because it's motivation for me to keep going. Oh my God, y'all. I made a real sale, like actual freaking money. Y'all, I just had to take a break for a second and just walk down the hall, because like this feeling that I'm feeling, I just wanted to capture the moment of it, and I wanted to just share it with you all, just because like, I just had to, it's just like, y'all, I'm actually selling digital fucking products, okay? Don't worry, I'm in a hallway with no, it's empty now. Yeah. Yo, I just want to run down this, hallway right now, screaming at the top of my lungs. Like, I would say don't mind the hat, but baby, look, that's all temporary. Whoa. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, I just, like, let me, yeah. Y'all, I just want to take this time to just thank all the little people. No, thank God. I want to thank God. Like, I want to thank God for just pushing me to start before I was ready. Y'all know I'm still putting shit together. Like, as we speak. Like, I have to do an update video for y'all, and I'm gonna insert this video in that so you'll see where I'm at. But you know, the imposter syndrome, like, I really try to avoid that by being, I try to avoid that by creating my YouTube channel, right? That was the whole point, to create the channel, to be like, you know what? Instead of feeling like an imposter, let me just like bring them along on my journey. Like, y'all, I made a real fucking sale. And yes, I feel good about all my freebies and all that good stuff, but like, I was just going through my email and I'm just like, oh, wait, is that a dollar sign? It was a low ticket product. It was, I have a faceless video library that comes with like 100 reels, and the reels are super cute. But I have that, and it's $17, and someone bought it, and you know, I'm overwhelmed with emotion, because yesterday at work I had a really tough time. It was motivation. It was definitely motivation to just keep going. I love what I do here, don't get me wrong, but I do feel like I'm ready for something different, and I'm ready to start rewarding myself, and just to see an actual real US dollar sale come through. Y'all, oh my God, like, I'm so happy that I just took the leap. I am so happy that I took the leap. I'm happy that I'm implementing everything that I learned from all of the courses and from the items that I sell in my store. I use that stuff. I don't just sell anything. Like, I use these things because I'm trying to, because I am changing my reality. I'm doing something about it. And anyways, back to the show. Yes, y'all. So it's been a month, okay, and I can technically say I got my first sale within a month, right? Like, and it really didn't matter, because to be honest with you, how I'm seeing all of this now is I'm seeing it like practice, right? So I have products, books, planners, all these things that I've done, physical products that I've created over the years, but I never knew how to market them, right? I would create something and be like, oh, this is $1 million idea. But then I'm such an introvert. I don't want to bother people. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't know how to market it at all. So then I would just move on to the next project and create that, and then move on to the next project. I mean, y'all, I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 off the top of my head that I can think of, physical products that I have created, but I haven't moved forward because I don't know how to market, right? I didn't know how to market. So by me starting a wealth niche faceless digital marketing page on Instagram and marketing the UBC course, the DWA course, and all these other master resale right products, what I'm really doing is I'm practicing, right? I'm practicing finding my audience, putting myself out there, setting up my store, building it all. This is my practice. I started looking at this like, when I'm making content, I'm just learning right now. I'm learning, like, this first year is just me really learning how to market. So my next phase is like my email funnel, right? So if you remember from my last video, I said that I purchased an email marketing, it's not even a course, it was like 90 templates that's for resale. So after this video, I'm going to post a video of me rebranding it and then putting it into my store. But because rebranding is a thing, right? We need to rebrand these products. We don't need to just completely keep it the same, right? So I'll have a video out on how I rebrand the email marketing templates and put them in my store. So yes. Before I rebranded it, I, of course, because I don't put anything in my store that I don't support 100%, but I went through the emails to see if they are any good, like if it's something that I could really use. And it's going to make me putting my funnel it's going to make me putting my funnel together so much easier, because these emails are specifically for digital marketers, and they flow in the format of like, if somebody purchases your freebie, it's like, hey, welcome, blah, 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 blah. And then the next one is kind of like pushing even more to purchase this. And then, it just flows for digital marketers. It's specifically for digital marketers. So I'm glad that I brought that. That has tremendous value. Everything like the IG growth course, tremendous value. Selling with stories, I bought that, and that was just like $10. I don't know if I'm going to rebrand that and put that in I may. But I think I need to go back over that and see what else could I get from that, because there are stories modules in UBC and in DWA that do give a lot of value as well. IG was a little glitchy today, right? So with that being said, it makes it even more important to get that email funnel started, because the sooner I can get my email list flowing, the sooner I'll have be building my own little community. I have about 15 email signups on my emails right now. And so, because, I've been getting a sale a day, including, I've been getting a sale a day, and every time someone purchases something, they sign up on my email list, right? So I have about 15 or so emails now. And so I'm like, yes, it's even more important to get that funnel out. So this week, it's probably never ending because I need to just build it out. But this week and next week, that's going to be my focus. I already got my highlights up, and I'm growing my followers. I'm engaging. I'm getting into my stories. I'm honing in on my messaging. And then this email funnel is just basically like the last piece of the puzzle, right? So someone said, and I don't know where I heard it, but it makes a lot of sense. When you're starting a digital marketing journey to sell digital products, that first 6 weeks is going to be a lot of work. The first 6 weeks is going to be a lot of work. And a lot of people get discouraged because they're not seeing results as fast as they want to. And then it's a lot of work. It's more than the 1 to 3 hours and all that type of stuff. And when I started looking at it, like, I'm just learning. Like, if I didn't sell anything, the knowledge that I'm learning to be able to then take and apply to my own products that I want to market and sell is invaluable, right? It's not, to me, it is about selling. It is, but it's more about giving value and helping and learning the skill of marketing, learning the skill of finding my target audience with the proper messaging, learning the skill of being able to extract the solution that my products provide and being able to communicate that, right, to my audience, related to the problem that they're having and how they need my solution. So I'm just trying to learn how to put all of that together. I'm taking some copywriting. There's a free copywriting course on YouTube that I've started looking at. But copywriting, email marketing, creating that funnel, content creation, these are the high income skills that we need to move forward with, right? This is the stuff. It's not oversaturated. There's no such thing. If you learn email marketing and creating a sales funnel, you can put it with anything, right? Of course, you want to create a freebie. The whole thing is you want to create a freebie to get people on your email list. And then once they're on your email list, they're yours to market to. They can always unsubscribe if they want to unsubscribe from your list. But like, even if you're like a dog walker, your freebie would be like 10 tips to train dogs, or, you know, whatever. If you want to talk about weight loss, it'll be, you know, 10 sugar-free candies to try. Whatever your freebie, whatever your topic is, just create a freebie so that they can get on your email list. Now, once you get your email marketing funnel together, like a funnel is, you start, hey, welcome. You want to basically take them through a transformation from A to Z. So for me, being in the making money online niche, someone who purchases my freebie, when they get on my list, I know that they want to make money online, right? So I need to create the next emails giving them valuable ways to just begin their journey. Even when they purchase, if they were to purchase UBC or DWA or both, there's still going to be things that they need, right? So my goal is to streamline the process and make it as easy as possible to get them from A, working a 9-to-5, to Z, being able to eventually quit that 9-to-5 and replace it with income that they're making online. Now, I understand why they say 6 weeks, because it's been about 4 weeks now. And over the next probably 2 weeks is when I'll be able to like really fully flesh out my email marketing funnel. Like, I've been talking about it for the past 2 weeks, but if there were other things that I can do quicker, like just go ahead and get the highlights up and all of this and all of that, you know, different little things, other things that I can do to get done quicker that still needed to be done. So now on the back end, I can kind of take my time and put in a good email marketing strategy. But yeah, I'm excited about learning email marketing. One of the commenters asked, which platform am I going to be using for my email marketing? And I have decided, after much research, to go with Beacons. The video that I showed y'all, which was the Thursday at work when I was like, oh, I want to be watching Bridgerton, but I'm gonna work on my marketing. What I was doing that particular day is that I was comparing Beacons to other email marketing platforms. Now, as you guys know, I have a store with beacons.ai, and it works fine for me. So far, I haven't had to pay anything. I think once I start my email marketing, it may be 10 or 20 bucks a month. I have to see exactly. I think you get to send out maybe 500 emails for free, and then after that you start to pay. But even so, it's still been cheaper than what Stan Store or any of the other ones would be. Now, I think they all probably have their pros and cons, but I wanted to go with Beacons because it's already connected. So when someone purchases something out of my store, they're able to automatically get the email. Now, I do think you can connect Beacons with another email platform, maybe through something called Zapier, but do not quote me on that. Don't quote me, because I'm not really sure about that. But I did want to try Beacons. One of the things that I saw was people were saying that the Beacons emails were not getting delivered. And so I started testing it. Like, I would sign up through a different email address on my, email newsletter, and it's getting delivered to spam. Right? So I was like, at first I was like, okay, well, since they're getting delivered to spam, maybe I should go with somebody else. So I started looking into Systeme.io, because I do have a Systeme account. And then I noticed with Systeme, you still have to tell the person to check their spam to see if they're going to get your email. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use Beacons, and I'm going to make sure there's a way to do it. Like, when they sign up for your email tips, tricks, and buy a new product or whatever, you tell when it's submitted, instead of just saying submitted, you can change that button to say, hey, check your spam. I just sent you an email so you can get my free blah, 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 So I've been like doing my research, looking at different videos on Beacons on how to increase deliverability from the spam to their inbox. And it's just different things that you have to like do in order to do that. Like, that's one of the things, telling them to check their messages or whatever. Or another thing is to ask them to reply to the email, which a lot of people may or may not reply. But then a third thing is, if you put something in your email that allows them to click in it, like if you're giving away a free PDF of a list of 10 digital products or whatever, if they click on it, then Google will know, like, okay, they're interacting with this email, so this is something that they hold dear, and more likely to send your emails directly to their inbox. So overall, another reason that I'm really using Beacons is because this is all practice for me. This is my very first email marketing funnel that I'm putting together. There's no reason for me to go out and spend $130 on ConvertKit or Active Campaign or anything else, because I'm just practicing. I'm just like learning. I'm just getting my feet wet, like learning how to build out an email newsletter, learning how to market inside the newsletter, learning, just how to create a funnel. So it's my first time, right? Like this whole business is me getting my feet wet, right? Me learning the process of selling products online and just all of it. So I'm not that, when I think about it that way, it makes me like not be that hard on myself. Like, oh, you didn't get a sale today, or you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you didn't complete this. It's like, no, learn how to do it. Just learn how to do it. So I'm going to use Beacons as my practice to build out my email funnel. I'm going to, just keep learning. Just keep learning. I'm meeting so many different people, like people that have been in this space for years, people who have, from just starting to have been doing it for years. And I'm such a baby when it comes to this. I'm just such a baby, but I'm having fun. I'm learning a lot. I'm not going to give up, because like when you start thinking about like, oh, this is just practice, when you see it like that, then you allow yourself to like do more, right? So like I didn't post anything. I did post on my stories today, but I didn't post a reel because IG was glitching. It says, like in the IG growth course, it talks about if IG glitches or if they, whatever, if you're in IG jail, what do? Well, you go on your stories and you tell people, hey, I tried to post, but it's not letting me post today. And it's just different places you learn to just do these different things. My starting point was with the digital marketing courses, but it's always going to be something that you still need to like fill in for yourself. So overall, week 4 was amazing. It was exciting. I made my first real sale with real money. Like, babe, you couldn't tell me. You'd have thought I won an Oscar. I just can't, but I couldn't believe it. I'm happy. And Thursday when I was at work, you could see I was pissed. But then Friday, something always happens like that. Like when you have a little bit, I don't know, Thursdays be a little, probably because I'd be going back to work. Cause I'm like, last time I remember telling y'all, yeah, Thursday I was a little discouraged. But that be going back to work. You're discouraged because you ain't made $1 million in 2 days. But no, when I start looking at it like just, I'm here for it just to like learn how to put everything together. That's when a lot of the pressure came off of me. Like, I'm just here to just learn and soak in as much as I can. I always tell myself, if I decided to get an advanced degree, it'll take me 4 to 5 years to actually change careers anyway. So this is just, it's the first month. It's the first couple of weeks. Like, I am so excited that once this email funnel gets done, then I'll be able to kind of see everything in motion, right? The only thing I'll have left is to just like content plan and batch and just do that. And then maybe I'll be able to tell y'all that I'm really working only 2 to 3 hours a day on my business. We'll see. I do believe you can get there, but there's so much that needs to be done in the meantime. It's like, am I ever going to get there? So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so thank y'all for joining me. I just wanted to give y'all a quick update on week 4, going into week 5 now. And like I said, week 5 and 6, to me, the most important thing is going to be getting my email funnel done. Hopefully IG won't be glitchy anymore, because now that I have my messaging down, I'm gonna need y'all to let me post. Like, what's the problem? Oh, Pinterest. I am going to be looking into tapping into the Pinterest market. I feel like IG can be oversaturated when it comes to digital marketing and digital products, and everybody's kind of fighting for attention there. But Pinterest is an untapped source, as well as LinkedIn. And those are platforms that people pretty much forget about because it's the whole faceless digital marketing craze going on IG right now. But I am going to be diversifying. First thing I'm doing is getting this email funnel complete, but eventually I'm going to be looking into kind of getting into the Pinterest marketing for my business, and just seeing, you know, what's over there, and, you know, seeing if I can tap into it. So anyway, just kind of want to give y'all a little sneak peek of what's to come. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye.